My name's David Evans. I'm 18 years old and I went to Westland High School.
Mimi Walden. I go to Tigard High School and I'm 17 years old.
It's Thomas Kennedy. I go to Tigard High School and I'm 16 years old.
Christine Che-Am. I'm 16. I go to Southridge High School.
I've been coming to GU for about 5 years now.
I've been coming to GU for about 6 years.
I think it's been about a year and a half now.
I've been coming to GU for almost a year now.
Before GU, I was only coming to church because my parents had gone to church.
I was going to a youth group, but I wasn't really connected.
I used to be like, hey, I should go do whatever I want to do. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks.
But after GU and years into GU, that's when I personally finally had to make that choice and that decision to come to GU and to come to church because I wanted to, and because I wanted that relationship with Jesus, and because I wanted to personalize it more.
Almost immediately, people were just coming up and talking to me, and I'm like, wow, what is this? This is new, this is different.
I've definitely been relieved of a lot of stress ever since I started going to GU. Situations that I usually just stress out and go crazy over, I've been able to just step back and look at more calmly.
My favorite thing about GU is worship, and not necessarily because of the worship team or because of the lights or, the drums, but just because God is there through worship, and they acknowledge that and they put him in the forefront.
I'd probably have to choose either when we get into small groups and just pray for each other, or when we get into the connect groups with high school guys, middle school guys, all that, and just talk, because it's easy to get to know people that even if you already do know them, but to get to know them better and be able to, see how they relate with God and where they are and you can grow with them.
My favorite thing at GU would be the vibe and how people treat you.
I love seeing the Spirit move through students and through leaders, and just seeing how God touches each and every one of them through worship nights. I love worship and prayer, and just seeing how stepping out can really make a difference, not only in your own life and your own spirit and your own faith, but how it can really affect the faith, the courage of another student.
Pastor Ashish and Kaylee are two of the most amazing people I've met in a very long time. They're just very genuine, and there's something about these pastors that you don't come by a lot. They're not just pastors, they're mentors and people who want to pour into your life.
Well, first off, I'd just like to say they're adorable, especially Ashish. They're just great people, honestly. I'm glad they're in my life. I'm really glad.
Pastor Ashish baptized me, and it was an honor. And Kaylee, she's kind of like a person to look up to for advice and anyone. They're really both loving parents and people.
They believe in me, and they believe in their kids, and they love their kids so much. They're great pastors. A funny story about Ashish. Something embarrassing. Oh, okay. The last time, so we had like a sort of senior retreat. It was me and two other guys and Ashish, and we went to the beach, and so we're driving back to that restaurant, and we pull into the parking lot, and Ashish goes, "Oh, this was Kaylee and I's old hookup place," but they didn't hook up there. It's just where they would go and they park and spend time together. And so I don't know if you can put that in the video at all, but yeah, it's where Kaylee and Ashish had good times together, and so.
Yeah. Well, I believe it was after GU camp, Ashish was taking me and I believe Justin Reedy home. I think Joey was there too. And he was talking about how he's up on the stage and when he tries to tell jokes and stuff. And he was like, "Are my jokes actually funny?" And me and I looked back at Justin. I was sitting at shotgun. I looked back at Justin, and Justin kind of just gave me this pale face. It's and I was like, it's awkward. Your jokes are awkward, but it's a good awkward. It's a funny awkward. Keep doing it. It makes my day. I love it so much.